Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. Here is Sadia Naseem, your botany teacher from Behriya Foundation College, Nashero Road. Students, today we are going to start our chapter number 4, which is reproduction. In botany section, we will learn about the reproduction in plants. Plants reproduce by two methods, asexual and sexual reproduction. In sexual reproduction, male and female organs are involved, while asexual reproduction does not need any male or female union of male or female organs or fertilization. Today we are going to discuss the asexual reproduction in plants. Asexually, plants reproduce by spore formation. This process is also known as sporulation, vegetative propagation or apomixis. So first of all, let's discuss the spore formation. During the alternation of generation, plants produce haploid cell by meiosis, further mitotically called the spores. Now haploid cell has number of chromosomes, half, n number of chromosomes. Okay, these cells generate multicellular structure without fusion with another cell. This process of formation of the spore is called the sporulation. Spores, when detached from the parent plant, at the favorable condition, grow into new plants. Look at this. This is a sporangiophore. Here is a sporangium at the tip of sporangiophore. Spores are produced inside this sporangium. These spores detach from the plant when the sporangium dry out and burst and liberate into air. They are microscopic spores, not visible by naked eye, but when they attach at a favorable place where moisture and environmental conditions are available according to the requirement, they germinate and produce a new plant. This process is known as spore formation. Now vegetative propagation. The separation of a part of a plant and this separated part grow into new plant is called the vegetative propagation. For example, you cut a stem from the plant. This is a branch of plant. Okay, you place it in the soil. Adventitious roots will start coming out from this branch. So this branch will change into a new plant. Branches will evolve and growth will continue as usual. So this formation of a new plant with any part of plant instead of seed is called the vegetative propagation. And apomixis, it is an entirely different mechanism of asexual reproduction which has evolved in the some plants which produce the seed without their flowers being fertilized. Production of seed without seed formation without fertilization. Production of seed without fertilization is called the apomixis cell. A diploid cell is formed by the process of apomixis, but fertilization does not take place. All these methods were the natural method of asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction can also be done artificially. These are three: natural method of asexual reproduction, artificial method of asexual reproduction involves cutting or grafting, tissue culture or some other method. So let's discuss the cutting. Cutting. Here is 1, 2, 3, fourth method is cutting. Most house plants or ornamental plants or orchid trees are asexually reproduced from the plant fragments called the cutting. In some cases, shoot or stem are used. The cut end of the shoot, mass of the dividing in undifferentiated cells called a callus form, and then adventitious root developed from the callus shoot. Fragments include the node. Adventitious root from the shoot grow inside the soil. Okay, a branch or a root or a cutting of a plant is used for the asexual reproduction. Second is the tissue culture technique. Tissue culture technique is a little bit advanced and more complex technique, but very useful and very interesting technique, in which first of all a medium is prepared in a test tube. For example, this is a test tube. Here we prepare a medium. This medium contains all the essential elements for the plant growth. This also contains the plant growth hormones like auxins. then any small piece of the any plant is placed here. This piece will start growing here. Cell will divide and form a callus. This is a callus. What is callus? Undifferentiated mass of cells. A part of plant which has no differentiated root, stem or leaves, or undifferentiated mass of cells is called callus. This callus will further grow into plant. Branches will evolve from here. This method is very commonly used in laboratories and useful where the seeds are not available. A single plant can be used to make thousands of plants by this method, because a very small piece of leaf, stem or any part of plant can grow into a new plant. Okay, now your homework is you have to read the topic very carefully and you will tell me the advantages and disadvantages of the asexual reproduction in plants. Okay, I am waiting for your homework. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.